Hi, everybody. So, I wanted to talk about the holidays really quick. With Thanksgiving being right around the corner, um, politics are a big issue. They always are, but it seems like more and more it's a even more hot topic. So, I wanted to give everybody a couple of tips for surviving the holidays when it comes to politics. I actually just put a blog post up that gives a little bit more detail and a little bit more of the tips, but I'm just going to summarize a little bit. So, politics are a big deal. If you live in Florida like I do, we just struggle to count and organize super important things every so often. So that's where we are. So you get together with family, everybody's circumstances are different. So, in general, if you know your family and you know some of your family members have very different views, then that's a good thing to be aware of. Sometimes it doesn't even come up in families. Like, no one discusses the politics because they know there's differences in opinions. Sometimes it comes up, you try to avoid it. So, a couple of things to do would be one, don't bring it up. Like I just said, if it's possible on your end to not bring it up, unless you're having a conversation with someone in your family you're close to, maybe you have similar beliefs and you know that, okay. But if you know that your Aunt Sue has a super different opinion than you, then I personally would not want to broach the subject. Just because you don't know how your aunt will handle it. You might be able to say, well, I can stay calm, but then the other person you can't control. So, second of all, is that to listen first. If it comes up, listen. It's very difficult for people to do this, but try really hard to listen and let the other person speak and not interrupt and listen to what they're saying. Doesn't mean you agree with it, but just means you're letting them have their moment to speak. To me, that's just a basic respect. So let them speak and then make sure your tone is calm and you're not getting upset and raising your voice. Because if you think about it, when someone raises their voice at you, if you're like me, I kind of shut down and I'm not really hearing what they're saying. So don't do that because then your words are going to be lost. Just calmly give the person your opinion and then leave it at that. Don't expect to change someone's opinion over one conversation, but pat yourself on the back if you do convey your belief that you are putting it out there and that you've done it in a constructive manner, and that's a lot more than a lot of people can do these days. So those are some quick tips for just surviving the holidays and all the family gatherings. And just like I say in my blog, is just try to focus on just the good and being thankful for what you do have, because that's really important, and I think that's what it's really all about. Thanks for listening, guys.